Hi guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to my show and tell channel called Gantsilyera of crochet and craft related items. Today is a rainy Friday morning, June 28, 2019. So today I'm gonna show you the projects that I have been undertaking this past days. I'm happy that I am on my regular podcast and I have put up 5 Gantsilyera podcasts within this month. So what have I been up to? So recently I have finished another graphghan for my graphghan adventure. I'm kinda inspired by Miss Terry of the Yarn Joy podcast in making them. So that is this one item here. This is a corner to corner graphghan. For this one I used double crochet instead of the half double crochet, and I'm thinking that I made it neater than the puppy that I have made, but it became too tall, so I'm thinking that I wouldn't be able to turn this into a bag, so it can be a decor of some type. So for this one I have used the trick of Miss Terry wherein she's using some bobbins. So for this I have used some clothespin that we have here in the Philippines, and it made it much more convenient to work on. So this is how it turned up. The only issue I have is with the orange part. Since they are scattered within the graph, I was able to make them separately, and because of that I have much more plentier ends to weave in, but it turned out quite cute and I really like how it turned up. I think I have made this last Saturday and I was able to finish it on Sunday. So that is the Pikachu. I have this graph for a while now lying around, and I wanted to try it out from way back using Tunisian crochet, but I wasn't able to. So since I have discovered C2C, now I'm happy that I have made it. Another one from my graph that I made before is the sim or invader sim. I was going to turn it into a C2C also, but I wanted to change from it, so I picked up one of my Tunisian crochet hooks that Miss Jan gave me and started it, and it turned out like this. It's kinda like an epic fail because it's a bit bunched up in the middle. The one that I have made from before, the butterfly one, also bunched up like this, but not that much. I may be having some problems with my tension, and I made a mistake of making the foundation stitches loose. So I'm thinking that's another mistake that I made. I'm supposed to make it tighter, but I really wanted to pull it, or I wanna make it, so I decided to continue on, and it turned out like this. And as I was putting it on my mouth, I am thinking that it could be some type of face mask, but I'm really glad that I have made the cartoon part now. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it using C2C, but we'll wait and see. So that is how it turned up. It has some ends on the other side here, and that is also one of the projects that I have made recently, some type of experiments on the side. So another project that I want to show you is the coloring update. I was able to make some coloring out of this colorful scriptures adult coloring book here. I was able to finish this one, and it says here to have patience, God isn't finished yet. It is from Philippians 1:6. It is the other way around because I'm using the front thumb. Another one that I finished is this one here, and it is from Romans 8:18. Really like how it turned up. So I'm gonna be working on coloring more and showing them to you for my future podcast. So another project that I have made recently is a tutorial. I'm glad to announce that I have put up the Simple Bear beaded tutorial last Monday and Tuesday. From before, I have these two samples on hand, this one and this one, and as you can see, if you can spot the difference, the feet here is close to each other while this one is very far from each other. So these are the first ones that I have as a sample. So Sophie really loves it and she wants to play with it already, but I told her that I'm gonna make a tutorial first before she can play with it. So I have made this too, and then I was working on the other ones. I made two samples using this off-white colored bead for the head and the body. I decided to jot down notes as I was working on the limbs so that I can use it for my tutorials. The one that I use during the tutorial is this one, and as you can see, the parts are in different colors so that I can show it to you much better. I have made this one and also this one. For this one, I also incorporated other colors. So now, Sophie can play with all of the 6 of them. So if you want to check it out, I will put the playlist on the description box below if you want to try working on them. So those are the projects that I have made, and as you know from my last podcast, I had said that I have placed an order for some gradient mallows yarn from a local seller here in the Philippines. She lives in Tarlac, and I put up an order for more of her gradient yarns. So I purchased 3 of them, and this is the first one. This one is called Humming, and it has a letter R written on it. So the letter R, I think, represents the reverse word, because she has an original gradient yarn using these colors that is in reverse. So that is the original one, and this is the reverse version. This is a 250 gram cake of yarn, and it is a fingering weight, and they are stranded and not plied. So I'm pretty happy to purchase this color here, which has some greens, reds, yellows, and light blue, and it is called Astro. The other one, this one is called Forest, true to the name. It is 250 grams, and it is a fingering weight also. It has the tones of browns and different shades of green. So one ball of this can make this much. So it's a very fine type of yarn that you can turn into that. You can make shawls out of it, or maybe some blouses. So I'm thinking of making that for this yarns. The last one that I purchased that I want to show you guys is called Astro. It has some hints of blues and violets and a deeper set of brown. So it has a pull that you can start from the inside, but what I usually do is I start from the outside part of it. That's how I learned to use it. So this is 260 grams, and it's also a fingering weight, and it is called Astro. So do check out what I'm going to make out of them. I'm still deciding on stuff, but I'm leaning towards garments and shawls to use for them. Okay, I will put the information about the seller if you want to check it out. If you live in the Philippines and you want to buy yarn from her, I will put her information on the description box below. She has a Shopee account and she also has an FB page that she puts these yarns in. She also has some lots where she sells some solid color yarns, and she has sometimes 6 of them for appropriate price. So I'm gonna put that on the description box below. So another project that I have finished lately, I think I finished this last Monday, is the other order for stitch. I have another order for my other cousin from my father's side for a stitch. The last time I've shown you the head and the body part with the separate parts or limbs. So I was able to sew them in, and now I'm done with it. So I'm just storing it because I'm going to meet up with my cousin on Sunday so she can pick this up. And I'm glad to have finished it. And she also has an order that I needed to study for, and it is Mickey Mouse amigurumi. So this is one of my folds that I want to show you guys. Another project that I've been working on, since I really want to change for my bag, since that one is a little bit worn out now, I decided to work on this bag, this lark's foot stitch panel. I was able to make the side and bottom parts using a back and forth of double crochet that is 12 stitches. So what I did with this is I made a long panel or crochet piece like this one, and then when it became long enough, I decided to crochet them to the side parts of the panel. So now I have this, and the strap is pretty short because in time it stretches, so it's okay. So since I have made it now and I have purchased the zipper for it, I will be able to sew the lining and the zipper. And for the bags that I'm making, I usually put some pockets inside to put the cell phone, the 2 cell phones that I have, that will be separated from the other ones. So that is the bag that I'm gonna use after I'm done putting the lining. So another one, or another topic I want to discuss with you guys, another project that I've been planning to make, is the other version for Hello Kitty wallet that is beaded. So this is another design for Hello Kitty that I have learned since my cousin ordered one from me. I have made this sample to show you guys. This is another version of Hello Kitty wallet that I'm gonna make a tutorial for, and I'm hoping to make it in Tagalog since someone has requested for that. They are saying that I should make my tutorials into Tagalog, so I'm gonna try that one using this pattern. So please do check that out in the future. And the last project that I'm gonna show you is a whip of mine, and it is using this Gradient Mallows from Cecil. I started it yesterday, and I was working on it as some type of relaxing project, a fun project that I can enjoy while I don't have any orders yet. So it became this way. So now I have this much, and the design is from the Japanese magazine that I have for a while now. It has a diagram here that I can follow, and it will turn out just like this. It is a rectangular shawl with some spokes or some triangular ends on both sides, and it will become just like this. Once it is done, it will turn out like this. It has some type of diamond shapes in them, some type of filet crochet, but it is a lacy type of project. I really love working on it, and I have been enjoying it lately. So I'm going to show you guys after I've done with it. Okay, so this has become very long now. I have some topics here that I have written, and I'm thinking that you're hearing the rain. It's raining now, so we're hoping to fill up our dam since it has reached the critical level. So there's an LPA, or a low pressure area, that is within the Philippines now. So it is raining, and I think it has become a storm. I don't know what the name is, but it has become a storm now. So I have been watching Sherlock again on Netflix. I'm on the 4th season now, since they only have 3 to 4 episodes per season. And I'm really liking rekindling the story. And I'm enjoying watching it lately. I also have been playing Plants vs. Zombies again. Plants vs. Zombies. So that is on Netflix, and one of the games that I have been playing. And this July is the 3rd season of Stranger Things, so we're gonna watch that also with the kids. I was looking forward to that from last year because I have watched most of it already. And yesterday I was able to go to Luneta again, and I'm hoping to make a merged video of the clips that I have taken and put it here on my original channel. But the problem is it has some background music or background song playing, so I don't know if I can put it here or if I'm going to break the copyright law. So I have been watching some videos about that topic, if you can put some background music, or it is really incidental to have that background music. So I don't know if I can merge it along with the other clips, because the other clips doesn't have a background music in them. But I'm still going to put it on my other channel in full, and maybe put some here in this channel with some of the clips that don't have the music in them. So those are most of it. We are still experiencing some water interruptions, but lately the water comes up here on the 3rd floor, because the other days it doesn't come up. So we are fetching water from the 1st floor, and Mama just went to the market to buy us some food. So I was able to take a podcast today, this morning. And so that's it from me. I have shown you most of the projects that I have been making. I'm practicing speaking before I make podcasts so that I can be better with it. Thank you for all my subscribers, the new ones and old ones. Thank you for sticking up with me. I hope you have a fine day crafting and some family bonding time, as I always say. That's it from me. Bye for now.